Radiant team ban. Complexity's turn to pick.
Winter Wyvern.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Dusk.
Radiant team pick.
Hello guys, the defense, it's coming to an end. Phase 2 at least. Anyway, the group stages have progressed and we're into our last 5 or 6 matches of Phase 2 and it's getting pretty interesting actually. The draft has begun for Complexity against 4C&L. I'm Durka and joining me is Ryu. But first off, Complexity are 0-6. They have nothing but pride to play for at this point. But in the middle of the table, or in fact, the top other teams, Team Liquid, Power Rangers, 4C&L, NIP, and Vega, they're all in the mix. They're all in this brawl for points and wins. And Ryu, Complexity have been shining recently. What do you think their chances are here against 4 Clovers?
Radiant team ban. Complexity's turn.
Of course you can be biased. You've got to be biased towards both teams, though. Well, the funny thing is, both Cap, Blitz, and I have been flamed for being biased to both teams in the same game. Yep. Exactly. It was like Empire against Nip or something, and there were Reddit threads saying...
Reserve.
Yep.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Yeah, for sure. And Chessie has been a really great addition for Complexity here. And Wind Ranger plus Slardar is this combination that we look at and think, okay, Focus Fire plus Amplify is pretty crazy. But Wind Ranger for Chessie has been incredibly good, as well as his Queen of Paint. He's shown great skill and has made great strides for Complexity going forwards in his play just from the middle lane, you know, really bolstering when he actually moves off to gank the side lanes. But 4C&L, they're going to continue with their playstyle. Tusk and Clockwork. I mean, you add in Ember Spirit as well, they've got tons of mobility, chase and catch potential, but these are heroes that just like to go in, right? 4C&L are definitely a team that goes in, and they love outplaying their opponents. But coL, Wyvern, Slardar, a good opener for their lane so far, and 4C&L don't have that same kind of, you know, sustain or harass power.
5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Oh goodness. Well,
Radiant team
you were
pick.
saying about that middle lane being ganked up. Viper is a hero that doesn't have an innate escape mechanism, but he's got corrosive skin, which should give him the chance to bolster up his defensiveness there. But also the fact that a lot of the time he's going to be going toe to toe with the mid laner. So when the Tusk comes in and wants to gank, you don't want your mid laner being on 100 HP, having to regen up and then jump in. You want them to be on the front lines, really starting things off. So that's counter. Oh my goodness!
Complexities turn to
What? Razor and Viper.
pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention to you, the studio doesn't have the setup we have in the other one, so in-game broadcast has to be turned on. Okay. Reverse, yeah.
10 seconds.
No, we're in the big studio tonight. But Lich Viper, okay. There's no Lich Doom, which I'm kind of happy for, but we're still unsure where this Lich is heading to. Because you could have the Slardar Lich dual lane off lane, then a Winter Wyvern +1 at top, and you've just got a ton of stayability here without having any actual heal. I guess Cold Embrace, okay, but you don't have that sort of push into tower kind of heal and sustain through the team fights. And Juggernaut, yeah, the healing ward would have been perfect addition to complexity there, but taken out by 4C&L.
Lineup's just really one-dimensional. More about we're gonna tank up, Viper's gonna get a mech, we're gonna Slardar gets a blink, and whatever their last kind of semi-carry is, he's gonna farm up a little bit of the game and just counter
5 seconds
from
remaining.
4 Clovers because they can't all with complete lineup right now. They need something. Yes, Clark. And once he gets a Shadow Blade, maybe he can potentially go around picking off heroes. But a lot of these heroes are really hard to kill. You have Ember, Clockwork, and Hook away, Tusk, Snowballs to save. But it's not going to be necessarily killing him. So maybe else too.
Radiant team
Maybe an Anti-Mage late game with Soul Blade is something. It's not really that great this game, but the idea is just to get a hero that scales into the late game where they have an Abyssal Blade.
Dude, how about a Wraith King? That would be super nasty, honestly. Well, 4C&L, I think they're looking for a final support hero here. The Witch Doctor ban out would have been a good addition for them. What do we actually have left? Because there's no Wisp, no Witch Doctor. They'd love to have one of those sort of sustaining supports, but right now, they are lacking a bit in tower push themselves. They've got good initiation, good magical damage, but I don't think there are too many great supports out there that offer you that, really.
I mean,
Venomancer.
What, Enchantress? And
I guess so.
I mean, if Shin kind of gets a little bit countered by the Frost Armor out from the Lich, but you're going to be denying constantly the back, so it potentially easy tower. Also, as well, it's really easy to gank. They pick that up, and they can't really. What hero can actually contest? One of the games where a jungler would be very useful.
Okay. We'll see what they head into. Complexity, you mentioned the anti-mage. What other options do they actually have? I mean, Alchemist is still out there if you want to go a little bit greedy after all of this sort of staying power that you've got just to farm yourself up a little bit more.
I like Alk's last pick.
Yeah?
Because the second last pick, just because, yeah, you're not going to have AAs to be countered. It opens you up the room to put him in the safe lane or put him somewhere where you're going to have...
Turn to pick.
Wow. I saw him yesterday. 2 days ago with Cap. He last pick supports where, like we were talking about it, Shadow Demon or Bane potentially, and then at the end it was Shadow Demon. So that role where disruption was the sleep. I actually like sleep more because you can static link, but it's the same kind of thing. You can static link in then disrupt. all at 3 or 4 ticks.
Yeah, I think the great thing, because I was going to ask you the same thing, why Shadow Demon over the Bane, but I guess the Demonic Purge definitely comes into play. The fact that if you do, oh, there's the Alchemist final pick. Wow, I kind of threw it out there as a possibility, but they're actually going for it. So that's going to put Ziz on the Viper 1 roll, it looks like, and Swindle's on the Slaughter off lane with the Lich. But yeah, Demonic Purge against these heroes. If 4C&L go in and then want to disengage, that Demonic Purge can stop the Slaughter chasing, can stop the Viper from running you down. And laning power, you know, Shadow Demon has that poison, which is pretty strong in its own right. But we'll see how these guys lay themselves up, because I'm still unsure about 4C&L and where they're going to be putting these heroes.
They could do an easy smoke gank on the Alk top and food, and then
Prepare
happens.
for
Whoa!
battle.
Wait, what?
This is the level 1 Roche.
Can
They're
they
doing it.
can they do this?
Lich armor, I think they can.
Oh boy! Like I said that they've, you know, got nothing to lose here and they can have a little bit of fun, but okay. Acid spray, Lich armor, another toxin from the
Yeah,
Viper.
the cold embrace too. That'll help with tank.
Okay, well, 4C&L, do you have any idea what's going on? EGM Shadow Demon, Nikwa, Razor, standing up on the high ground just waiting for this bounty rune to spawn. But Complexity, they are well through this Roshan's HP. 4C&L can be like, okay, where are they? We've not seen anyone come to ward. The Radiant Observer ward is watching bottom lane, you know, for a Lich or a Slaughter or someone to walk themselves down here. Nothing has been seen. Top lane ward, bot lane ward,
30 seconds.
they have no intel here.
They
But
just
it's-
need to pause the game and then look at stream. Come on, man.
That's all they have to do.
Hey, this is actually gonna go down. Wow, they snuck it in, and this is be level 2 to everyone, and they're gonna get the bounty rune. It looks like, cause
Roshan has
Oh
fallen.
he's
my
gonna
God.
get it too.
The pings come
30.
out like, boys, we messed up a little bit here. Arctic Burn will force back 4C&L, and yeah, you're right, Chessie.
The battle
He's gonna
Get-
have so much gold.
Look at it. Oh, how much gold? Does he have?
900 gold. Oh, I guess he doesn't have a quelling blade, but
Oh, you can
still,
get it now though.
that's crazy.
Courier. They didn't even
Good luck.
buy a courier.
They didn't buy. Okay, that's a legitimate strat. Let's walk yourself back to the fountain and buy a bloody courier. So they went all in for that rush fight then. Definitely. So Chessie made Alchemist with Vlad on the Wyvern sitting up here. Nico Razor towards the middle lane as well. But Saxy EGM and down at bot with Pycat up against Swindle alone. I mean, Lilich is probably going to come down here after he... Yeah, there's a little donkey. But top lane is a 1v1. Viper against the Clockwork. And honestly, bottom lane, Pycat, you already used the chains with the snowball forward. The right click's coming through. Shadow Demon should be your... No, he's not. The stick charges from Swindles will keep him alive.
And he was able to get that magic stick early on just because Roche. So every little thing is coming into play here. Although he did have the salve to work, hitting a lot. I like what they did too. They put it out mid, and now that he has acid spray up, this is gonna be a really good time for him and out harass the Razor out of lane. The only thing he can really do is use field, but it's definitely.
So we go back to your point about heroes being ganked at the mid by by Shadow Demon and the Tusk. If you're Outcast Magus, you don't care. You've got that secondary life to run yourself away after all those disables have been expended.
What they can do though is they disrupt them and they can block them off with the shards, and then they can use, you know, snowball later, and then he's gonna already have all the damage from him for when he respawns. They'll have enough damage down, so he has to be very careful. And his team, I think, still does have to TP.
Oh, Bambo. Up at top. Yeah, he's dead. This gets the first blood. The Viper against Clockwork matchup. He did get the cog burn back, but still, Viper just a little bit too strong. And now with phase boots.
Everyone's insane. What is this? This is K net worth. 2,000 net worth on a Viper. Perfect start for complex. What? I still like. Oh, mid lane, haste rune.
Oh yeah,
Pop.
you're right. Go in with the acid spray. And Chessie should be able to get the punches in here. Vlad just keeps on chasing him down. 2 more hits in. Oh, not quite enough.
Oh, he could have chased. He would've
5 health.
No, he wouldn't have gotten it. He has 0 damage right now.
Yeah. He can't do anything. Maybe another concoction, but it's getting too risky at that point. He was hoping that Winter Wyvern 5 more damage or something would have secured that kill.
That's also him leveling up to Static Link. If he had the Plasma Field leveled up one more time, he would have been.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Freak. Oh, he's gonna get surrounded right here. Is yeah.
With the illusions. Well, Swindle's there to save him a little bit. Soul Catcher down. The Lich still trying to run away from the Flame Guard. They've got a kill on Shadow Demon, and the Lich is still surviving. Runs himself away. Another double crush out from Swindles. They'll get Sansa and Pycat. What is your exit plan here? Your strategy for retreat? It's pretty non-existent. Swindle just keeps on running. Oh, there's the good chains. Great chains out from Pycat. Stops the crush, and Swindles won't find a third kill on his bottom lane. Complexity are just cruising away.
Is looking very good. When you're fighting against a Lich who has Frost armor, you have to realize that you're gonna load. Movement slow, attack speed slow. It's just very annoying, and then you're not compensating for that. And then the magic wands use well, so it's nice rotations coming in too. If 530 minutes, Chessie will, but he still has 77 damage. He has boots too on. Careful here.
Looks like Chessie's okay. he'll throw the stun and actually turns to fight this one. He's got his damage back after respawning with the acid spray. He should be able to get the kill onto Nikwa. The catapult just like launches the rock down onto him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Dying to catapults.
A kill a minute for Complexity, and nothing from 4C&L right now.
They got the Aegis. Killed him getting the Aegis, and now he's level 6 on a mid alchemist.
A 4 minute? Oh my god.
And he's bounty run. Yes, though he is. No, he's doing really well. He's doing really well mid. He's now Nikwa.
I guess the fact he can play so aggressively, because often, you know, we see alchemists against the range matchups like Queen of Pain, like Razor, just sort of sit back, throw acid spray, walk in, get a few punches on the creeps, then walk back. You know, you're kind of half the CS of your counterpart. But here, he just walks in with impunity. He doesn't care if he gets a couple of hits onto him, because he's got so much to his name. What's his net worth at right now, actually? 3,100.
That's the same as a Viper, but everyone is all the cores of Complexity right now. But they're gonna go in the top lane, snowball, but beat. Viper's coming. Oh, they didn't lock him in.
Can they kill him? Pycat's trying to run forward with the chains, but there's the shards. Blocks in Ziz, Z-Freak and Vlad, they're both here. There goes the Splinter Blast, and they're actually going to kill off Sax and maybe Pycat. They turn back onto the Ember Spirit, and Ziz, he doesn't have enough for the poison attacks, but another Toxin up to level 2. We'll get him a double kill. Reaction plays from Complexity, stop the aggression, and I think this is the key thing. They know 4C&L like to play the aggressive game, especially very early on. And they've just done so well. Like, level 1 Roshan plays a massive part in this, but everything else on top of that, they've just been using everything to their advantage.
Yeah, they should still win, and just because of that Roach, as well as, you know, the balling and everything, but top lane should not be going. Tank should have worked out. Clockwork should have immediately in after the snowball, and they should have got the kill on, and potentially they would have lost one, like bottom lane. EGM is getting chase crushed. Is
he's dead.
He has nothing.
He's already used his disruption. This offlane slaughter is 3-0-0 right now. They're trying to chase him down, but Pycat is level 3. They've got very few levels on their Ember Spirit at this point in time. I mean, 4C&L, you've got to try and bide your time and just wait out the storm that's here, because Swindles has run himself a little bit too far forward. And we'll get caught by, Snowball. Here it comes. Into the chains as well. And we'll catch Swindles here, but he's got Amplify and a ton of damage. Oh no!
Oh,
Bambo trapped his teammates in the cogs, and they push Swindles back with the ice shards.
Dad.
Oh, they want to go back in on this. The Clockwork is going to be, oh no, they're going to go for the stun onto Pycat. This is 4v2, Swindles, double crush there. Snowball will save Pycat, but not for too long. As Chessie swipes him down as a level 6 Lich. The Chain Frost is up! Z-Freak, what? They're just cleaning up one after another. Okay, Lich is nearly level 7. Sacrifice level 2 plus the kills and assist. He's 105. 5 assists, participating in 2/3 of the kills here from Complexity. How do you come back from this? How do you quell the attack?
I mean, you don't, because Roche advantage for there, and it's going to be spawning X30s here, and they have mean Bamboo, Spirit, so under-leveled right now, and the only way for them to really get back is going for these kills. Have to get these kills on Complexity that have so much gold, so much EXP. Not getting him anywhere, and I think Bamboo is gonna die again here.
It's ticking down to 35 HP. I'm just looking at the levels though. There is one hero on the Dire that's sub-level 6 at this point, and that's the Winter Wyvern. Everyone else has their ultimates up, ready and available. Then you look at the Radiant, they've got, you know, one person's sitting at level 6 or above, and that's the Razor. And his ultimate, it's okay, but it's not one of those high-impact ultis that can go and catch people, that can win team fights. Whereas if you had a clock level 6 and you could counteract and you could turn fights around, the Ember Spirit level 6 is very important as well with those remnants to jump himself around the map. But amplify damage, Swindles, he's going to start looking to pressure this tier 1 down the bottom lane. Oh god, they've gone on top. He's snowballed onto him with the ice shots there. They try to block him out and he will go down at the final second to the plasma field. But Chessie, channeling up that concoction, actually blinks forward. He's got a blink on him. And Saxa to get stunned up with Bambo, but Chessie needs to retreat now. 3 against 1.
He's got max.
I guess with a blink in, it's perfectly fine. He just stands in the cogs and Bambo, are you sure you want to be here? Turns on the battery assault, going to try and cut himself through the trees or something, but there's nowhere to run. And Z-Freak throws out the Chain Frost. And Vlad might even look for the Winter's Curse. Alchemist is too far away for that.
Yeah, they're still fine with that. That's still a good trade-off killing there. And this Alchemist is still rotating around mid lane. Oh my goodness, the physical damage from that.
Is Pycat just dead? Yeah, 1 hit from the Viper. Oh, 2 hits with the stick charges.
Chessie and so is EGM.
Chessie's taking a chunk of damage, but with the Chemical Rage up, he doesn't really care too much. EGM, yeah, you are screwed. Chessie will come in with a swipe for the gold. Blink phase on your Alchemist, and he's gone from this really annoying farming hero that gets, 12-minute radiance to suddenly being this brawling beast. Yeah, what does he buy next?
I think he goes for Sanjin Yasha next. And he's just getting the benefit of, extra movement speed, the slow, and, it can set up a lot of ganks. It also helps you farm more effectively, hit faster. I think that's the biggest, when you go phase boots like this instead of treads. Oh, he's gonna go for, gonna go for that evasion. This is what we used to see all the time. People going dying in all the time, and it'll help set up for even Roche's. We thought Roche was gonna melt last time. It's lane though. Bamboo might actually get killed. Well,
Rocket Flare. He doesn't have mana for it, and he's got nothing to give him mana either.
Pycat top lane is getting down.
Oh, the top does a bot, but Pycat, a couple more hits in, he is. 1-16. Who did they kill? Who did they kill?
This is not. They're gonna get killed.
Oh, EGM. You're trapped in the trees. Now Nico's on the run out. He's got a haste, so should be okay. Well, who was the kill? Oh, the Viper died, of course. Yeah, up at top lane. I kept thinking that it was still 0-16 or something, but 4C&L have found something. Nico's still getting chased here, and with Chessie having blink up. Look at... Okay, Matt's concoction with the acid spray. The minus armor is ridiculous from Complexity. Took 2/3 of his HP, and now they're smoking into Roche, aren't they? Medallion up, frost armor ready. Let's go, big boy.
Go. It's just...
Dire's middle tower.
Oh man. They have to... Huh, how are they gonna make...
I think they just have to let it up. Bambo is level 6, fair enough, but you need so much more time and farm on this Ember Spirit. He's sitting at Wraithband Brown Boots. 11.5 minutes in.
Level 6.
And then you've got all these support heroes and kind of initiation heroes that are very good at going in or being reactive to plays. But if they don't have their levels to play reactively, then they're the ones that kind of have to go and look for these aggressive plays into Complexity. But that's just not possible at this point. 1,337 gold on Chessie, getting closer to that Solar Crest, but what are we looking at for the Lich? Because he's very close to what I assume is a 4-staff. Could be Rod of Atos or something to slow down the retreat. Rod of Atos is surprisingly good against Ember Spirit, because his remnants get slowed down a hell of a lot.
Yeah, blink.
No Swindles. Didn't find it. Bambo will get away mid. Oh god, they're going to go in again. Saxa gets caught with a Winter's Curse, and Chessie? There's 3 heroes here from 4C&L, and you're just going to run straight on into them, it looks like. EGM, yep, there we go. Stun out, no disruption. The concoction shreds him. And this is going to dive a little bit behind this tier 1 tower, look for the sigil. Oh, Swindles. Not finding the opening he wanted. But Vlad actually taking a chunk of damage from Bambo. Battery assault up, Cogs ready as well with the hook shot, and oh, the Lich, no, the creep walks in front of him. He's not going to get the final hit in. The Ice Shards will secure that kill, but they're just losing so many in return. Pycat has no retreat from this, it looks like, as he's taken out by the Viper. Swindles, chased by the Razor and the Tusk, but they're dropping one by one. Silas is going to die as well on the side of this one. The Tusk, he's got Shards, he's got Sigil, but he's got no health. 2 to 24. 13 minutes in. Complexity are running away with this game. EGM screwed behind his tier 1 tower.
Tap out of 1,000.
No! No! What? You're serious?
Serious, man.
That's like the... honestly, I think that's verging on record-breaking leads.
This has to be... I don't know, man. It's very close. Best part about it's just...
Oh my god. Like, we usually talk about that, you know, 1k per minute lead, the 20k by 20k minute, 20k lead by 20 minutes. That's it? Oh, wow. Okay, we need a stats person to look this one up, because I honestly think that's nuts. They're gonna look for Ziz here. They've got vision of him. They'll jump with a snowball hook shot. He's tanking through this quite a fair bit, but with the remnants flying across from Pycat, they'll find their they find their 3rd kill. Is that their 3rd kill on the Viper? I'm pretty sure the Viper's the only one who's died on this team. Oh no, Lich has died as well.
They're actually... Yasha.
Radiant's bottom
Max,
tower
but
is under attack. Dire's top
1,000
tower
each.
is under attack.
They just rely on him hitting people when they've got a ton of minus armor on them, I guess. He's the turret.
Agi carry.
The Viper, the Agi carry. Oh god. Never again. We can't think of him like that. People will start picking him seriously. Another Toxin is a 6 skill though, honestly.
Bottom tower is under attack.
The amount of damage output you get from it. Nether Toxin and Quelling Blade. Just going last hit creeps. Only double, not quadruple. Chetsy, you've not got Blink, but you see Nico anyway, and half his HP just goes straight up from that concoction. Snowball in. Nico's still dropping down, and Swindles can't blink and stun. He's going to get trapped in the cogs here by Bambo. The Chessy will start wailing into the clockwork. 1 hit, 2 hits. Concoction comes in. Oh, dearie me. Chain Frost will bounce between the illusions and back onto Bambo. And clear up 3 as the rest of 4C&L retreat back behind their tier 3. S&Y for the Viper. What have we got for the Alchemist? I'm guessing S&Y's done? No, S&Y's not done, so Solar Crest and the Sanj is up on him. Okay, that statement of intent right there. Ember Spirit is buying a smoke. That's like, okay, we are really desperate to just go and do something now, and if it fails, well, I guess we call the G's.
We have Sleight of Fist at 6.
Radiant's middle
I just want my
tower is
eyes to
under
stop. Armor.
Radiant's bottom tower
Last one was
is under attack.
negative 25 with...
Radiant's bottom tower
aspect
has
of
fallen.
how much can we put on.
I'm wondering if Complexity knew about this. They did ping out, and I think they do know what's coming in. The Snowball Punch will catch Vlad, and there's no Winter's Curse just yet, as this is up on the front lines. The Lich does get taken apart, and Bambo's going to lose his life for that one as well. Viper's gone, though. Pycat finds that kill with the help of Nikwa, but Chessy still beyond godlike, still chasing people down, and the Alchemist, the shards will save Pycat, but not for too long as Swindles jumps past them. and into the midst of the battle. Saxa minus armor. What's he down to? 5 minus 25. Negative 20 armor, and down he goes as Shadow Demon on the back end. That was a 5-man smoke. They got 2 decent kills, but it just doesn't stop the bleeding.
That was shot in, but
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
even though they did get
Radiant structures are fortified.
dies, that
Radiant's bottom
5K.
tower is under attack.
It is a ton of money. Well, Roshan will find out when he respawns in about a minute and a half. But this Viper, he needs to tank up a little bit more. 1300 HP, he does get absolutely destroyed if they do jump on him, as actually Chessie gets hook-shotted here, and Bambo steals the invis rune from under his nose. Chessie snowballed on, and this could be a really big kill on the Arc if they can finish him off. Cold Embrace, but magic damage is there from 4C&L, and now they're looking for Vlad. The Winter Wyvern is caught, and Complexity, they buy back on the Alk. They jump in with Swindles, and Chessie's here again. Concoction ready, and the Blink also available. 4C&L, they're losing heroes left and right, and Alchemist, he's going to make this buyback worth it. Comes into Bambo, and he'll take him down with a couple of punches. Looking for more on the back end, but Nikwa, he's made his retreat again. 4 dead, and what did they get? They got 2 kills and a buyback out of the Alchemist. But what was the swing? What was that? Alchemist lost. Oh jeez, look at that! Like 1,000 gold on the Tusk. That was a nice amount.
Radiant's middle
They also
tower
the buyback
is under
was-
attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
next 5 minutes. One. What if skill?
Or Huskar. Just run at people with Huskar and keep Armlet toggling away. Well, Roshan respawns in about 40 seconds, so it's going to be a very quick spawn here for Complexity. And I think 4C&L, they're onto this. They really want to take control of this pit. They know he could potentially be up now. Scout it out, ward themselves up across that area. So Chessie has an illusion, and he'll see Saxa here. It's going to be a difficult... Oh no, they're not going to go for this. They see him, but they run themselves back. Chessie doesn't want to engage, especially with not buyback here. And Pycat, the aggressive plays from this Ember Spirit, walking himself up the ramp. He does have treads plus bracelet though, and this build, my goodness, no Battle Fury, no Manta in sight. What do you even do as an Ember Spirit here? Do you really hope you can weather the storm for the next 20 minutes? And just say, okay, well, we'll defend high ground time and time again, and I'll just try and get towards that Battle Fury? Or do you think more short term and go for like a Maelstrom or a Deso?
It might even.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
No, I think he survivability very cheap.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Look at Swindle. The little fish slithering around. He's not going to find him just yet. Maybe he can blink forward, but oh, he found him. Actually gets Bambo here with a crush, and Chessie walks in. There's the concoction. Good disruption now from EGM. We'll keep Bambo alive for now, but not long enough, as the minus armor just stacks up immensely onto the little clockwork, who's dead for 35 seconds. Tier 2 still standing though.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is
Tower,
under
but-
attack.
Oh, Swindle's found Saxa. Backs himself up. Where's the rest of 4C&L though? Saxa's here with EGM. Nico walks himself forward, and this Razor, someone who we see dominate lanes and really make an impact very early on. That's the way Fata does it. Haven't seen too much here. Forced up aggressively there. Ziz gets healed up by the cold embrace, but Swindle's gone in here with the cold. Oh, with that curse down. Chain Frost bouncing. Chessie just walks through the ranks of 4C&L, takes down 1, 2, and Sax is going to be the third here. Swindle wants to hunt him down, and they'll find him. Punched into the ground. Is that a buyback? Couple of buybacks here from 4C&L getting back into the fight, but Chessie's still standing strong. Pyket will dodge out the concoction with his remnants, but Bambo left stranded. The rest of his team has deserted him, and Vlad, the target, he's just going to run himself away. Maybe EGM could pop him here with that poison, but Swindles double crush. EGM dead, down and out. And buyback available for the Clockwork, but it's all over. GG. 4C&L tap out, and that's game number 1 of this 2-game series going the way of Complexity. I said they've got nothing to lose, they've got nothing really to play for apart from pride and honor. And my goodness, did they make up for their 0-6 start in this stage 2 group stage?
Yeah, just last time that'd be
Victory.
level 1. Time scouting out 4 people. Maybe got it, and then it wasn't just